Guys, Token Vaping, employed with Pacific Vapes. Today's flavor review is actually a really cool one. It's a big honor for me as my name was suggested to this company. Um, I get to do the review on a up and coming company. Sorry about that. Plus, I also get to help out a good IG friend of mine as well. So it's a win-win for pretty much everybody involved. The name of the company is called Assets Ejuice. It is a relatively new up and coming company. They right now only have the single flavor that they were so gracious to provide me to try. Um, it is officially released, I believe, but they are going to be officially debuting it at a convention upcoming in March up in the Northeast, I believe. So if you're in that area and you're going, definitely check them out. If you weren't planning on going, definitely go and check them out regardless. There's going to be a bunch of other great companies there as well. As I stated, it is Assets Ejuice. Now, this is their logo. Um, as you can see here, it's got the really pretty lady, the ohm symbol. It says Max VG. It's a Max VG flavor, which is really cool as well. The name of the flavor is right here. It's called I.F.M. I.F.M. Now, it's named that because the woman that this is designed after and patterned for is also a big name and personality in the vaping community as well. And most of you have probably already know her, follow her, friends with her, talked with her, have seen her. I have not had the honor or pleasure of actually getting to meet her in person yet. I'm hoping to someday soon. Her name is Mimi on her Instagram. It is in that lower corner right there. I'm effing Mimi. I can't say that on live. I mean, I could, but I'm trying to keep it, politically correct. However, great, great, great person. Big-hearted, huge supporter of the vaping community as a whole. Has been involved in it for quite a while. Has done a lot for it so far. Is continuing to do so on her own now. As I was shown in the card, that is her distribution company, I.F.M. So that is the name of the juice as well. So she's in collaboration with them as the rep for that, the face of it, and helping distribute that out as well. So between the two, it is a nice collaboration of them, and it's a really good new avenue to go with. Now, Assets E-Juice, like I said, it is a Max VG line. Right now, they are just going with the one flavor, and not because they can't come up with other flavors, but because they want to make sure that everything about this flavor is as perfect as what they envision and as what they want to put out. So they want to ensure that all the locally sourced ingredients of high quality that they use, follow all the standards. The process of it is following all the standards and guidelines that they feel should be followed for the vaping community as a whole. Um, you can go to assetsejuice.com, which is their website. You can purchase this online. It will redirect you to squareup.com to purchase the bottle. You can buy a 30 ml bottle for $20. So it's reasonably priced, decent sized bottle. They do offer 3 nicotine levels right now, or technically 2, but it's 3 levels: 0, 1.5, and 3. Now, pretty much all the bottles that they sent out for reviews, which again, thank you very much, SSC Juice, are in zeros. I vape at 3, so I know there isn't a huge, especially in a Max VG, I know there isn't going to be a huge taste difference. Hopefully, I will be trying to purchase a bottle in the 3 so that I can taste the difference. If there is a noticeable difference, I will try to do a quick update to this video so that everybody is aware, so that I try to accommodate everybody's knowledge and make sure that everybody knows, um, you know, what's going on and everything else like that. So with that, I do want to ensure that this is a creamy strawberry cereal flavor. Um, Basically, for my impression of that, it's not going to be a dry cereal taste. It's not going to be just straight strawberry. This for me, what I got out of this was basically if you have a strawberry flavored cereal in a bowl of milk, go through the cereal. As it sits in the milk, it basically will change the milk color to pink possibly, but it soaks into the milk the flavor wise. So what's left is not just a regular milk flavor, um, but it kind of thickens the milk a little bit, and then it basically adds the flavor to it. So then you're left with a bit heavier, creamier strawberry milk. um, that is the impression that I got out of this. That is the flavor profile that I got out of this. I'm a big strawberry flavor person, so this was very enjoyable. And to know that it actually tastes the way it's supposed to, big thumbs up for that. Um, this is their bottle. It is plastic safety sealed. I do want to make sure that I say that. I did have to break the seal. Child safety cap, glass bottle. You have your warning labels up in here. Their media pages, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Their ingredients, I.F.M Distro, which is, again, the distribution, and then the name and the nicotine level on the side. And as I stated, this is a 0. So that was easier for them to send out, because they didn't have to worry about adding the nicotine and everything to that as well. So, as I said, I will try to do the 3 Nick at as quickly as I can. If there is a noticeable flavor difference, I will go ahead and let you guys know as far as that goes. Very solid. I'll show you the clouds here in a second. Flavor wise, it's very abundant, but it's not in your face. And I like that a lot. It's a strong enough flavor without being too much, but it doesn't get lost in the VG or the clouds aspect of it. You definitely hit the strawberries right off the inhale, but as soon as it hit my tongue, it basically smoothed out into the cream aspect of it. So it's a very nice mixture, but it's not too much to where you're gonna vape yourself out on it really quick. This is meant to be an all-day vape, and I can definitely see it be an all-day vape for most people. Um, Again, because it's a 0, I can't really comment on whether or not there's a throat kick to it from the nicotine. I'm going to assume and feel comfortable enough to say that there won't be. I've sampled enough juices from an 80/20 to higher and felt pretty much nothing in the throat kick. So at a max VG, I feel pretty solid to say that there probably isn't going to be one. Um, but it's comfortable. It definitely is a vape that I can definitely see vaping on a regular basis without getting too sick. Now, if you don't like cereal flavors or you don't like strawberry, I would still give it a shot, because even though you taste the strawberry, it's not like you just bit into a full juicy ripe strawberry. It's not that strong, but it's enough to let you know that it is strawberry. But like as I stated, it automatically goes straight into the cream. So I would definitely still give it a try just to see, because you never know. I mean, that's the great thing about all the variations of flavors that are out there. You never know what you're gonna like or what you're not gonna like. Now, as I always try to state, my opinion, my reaction is not binding. I don't want people out there to think that what I say is the end all be all, because it's not. My taste preferences, my flavor palette, um, my profile choices are going to be completely different than the next person. So I'm just trying to give as honest a feel off of this as I can, so that it might give you a better understanding or feel of what it is, and you can decide whether you want to go from there or not. Um, but it's definitely worthy enough to be tried, unless you absolutely cannot do it. There are people obviously who have allergies towards strawberry or cream or things like that. If that's the case, please, I'm not trying to say to do it and make yourself sick at all. Um, but if you're looking for a good all day vape that isn't going to be too much, or something that is going to make you vape yourself out really fast, I would definitely give this a shot. Now, let me go ahead and show you the vape on this. And as I drip this real quick, I will let you see the thickness of the liquid. As I stated, it is a max VG, so it's definitely going to be a lot thicker, as you can see by the drip, than most juices, which is definitely a good thing. So it would it wouldn't help it too much if it's supposed to be a max VG and it basically drips out like water. Before I vape this real fast, as always, I just need to state the cotton that I'm using is Texas Tough from USA underscore Vape Mama. Trust me, it's not a pansy ass cotton ball. It holds and vapes really solid, very well, holds up very well under heating. So I enjoy using it very much. Um, Now, I'm going to be vaping this on a 60 as usual, but this is going to be I.F.M from Assets Ejuice. Clouds. Thick, solid, just very enjoyable. For me, I don't know. I mean, I'm working on my cloud production. I have been working a little bit more on trying to do some basic, simple tricks. Um, but Max VG juices for me work great. I'm not good enough to be able to do that stuff with a lot thinner of a juice, like a 70/30 or things like that, like some of the big dogs are. Um, but it's a very comfortable vape, and having solid clouds come out of it, for me, I don't know if it's a mental thing, but it definitely makes it seem much more smoother. It makes it seem much more enjoyable and more comfortable. So having the solid clouds off of it is definitely a good thing. Awesome. But again, it's not strong in the flavor wise to where it's too much. Strawberry straight off the top. As soon as it hits my tongue, it smooths out into that creamy milk. However they did it, they definitely did it right. This is a very enjoyable vape. Um, Now, real quick, I'm gonna just to make sure. I'll just stop there because that's where it stopped. I'm gonna try it at 72 just to see adding extra heat how it does. Definitely a warmer vape, but still, wow, that's very mellow flavor wise though. It's still abundant because it goes through the whole vape, but it is still just a warm, mellow vape. If you're looking for an all day vape, trust me, unless, like I said, unless you absolutely do not like strawberry or milk type flavors, this is definitely one to consider. Just very smooth, very comfortable. Um, but absolutely, this is one of those ones because it is just the single flavor. Go ahead and purchase a bottle. Go to assetsejuice.com. Purchase a bottle. Worst case scenario, if you truly don't like it, I'm sure you have a friend that vapes that would. Um, Tell your shop about it too, because as I stated, being just the one flavor, it's not as huge of an investment to just bring in a couple of bottles just to try it out and see what people think. It's not like a company that has multiple flavors, so it's like, well, do I really want to take the chance, buy a bunch of them, and then see what happens? Um, Definitely reach out to them and see where to go from there. Contact assets directly. You can contact Mimi at I.F.M distribution or just I.F.M distribution. Definitely, she can definitely help hook that up as well. Speaking of which, Mimi, thank you so much for the recommendation to Assets. It is a huge honor coming from you. Thank you very much. Assets E-Juice, I appreciate the ability to do this so very much. Um, you definitely got a hit with this one, in my opinion. I definitely think this will be a strong contender for most people's all day vapes. If you do other flavors, if they catch up to this one or amount to this as well, you guys are definitely on your way to being a solid company overall. Thank you so much for the honor and the privilege to have done this. As I said, I will be reaching out to you guys and trying to get a bottle in a 3 nicotine. Um, but with that, hit them up, hit Mimi up. But this is a great honor. Vaping community, anything that I can do to help enhance your vaping experience, to make it better, to better uh, inform you of things, to show you something that you may not have access to where you're at, definitely hit me up. You can do it on here on YouTube, my Instagram page, tokenvaping@gmail.com, Facebook, Pinterest, anything. Hit me up, message me, subscribe, comment, follow, like, whatever. Um, Anything that you have out there, I will definitely do what I can to try to fulfill that information for you and to make it, to the best of my ability and knowledge, as informative as I can. So, with that, thank you guys so much, vaping community. Thank you so much. I just broke 2,200 followers on my Instagram page. I am so blessed. That's not as much as a lot of people, but you know what? For me, that is a huge honor. I am so grateful for that. So, thank you guys very, very much. Have a good night. Until next time, Token Vaping. See ya.